Every ending has a beginning. Every end has a begin. And you always want to give credit to where credit's due. Now, I would say a divine spiritual union would be of a spiritual nature. And spirits just don't exist. Spirits don't exist. Your dreams exist. You want people to live their dreams. You want them to be on their path. You want peace and quiet. You definitely want peace and quiet. You definitely want a house by the river. You definitely want a house by the river. You want the things that matter most to good people. You want miracles from Uranus. You definitely want miracles from Uranus. And everybody loves a good mystery. Everybody loves a good mystery. Almost as much as they like calling for clarity. And it's just what it is. The phone lines are open 24/7. I mean, having the freedom to not do things that you don't want to do. And I just don't like expressing my gifts. It gets me locked up. And it's just what it is. Nobody likes being locked up. So you want to give credit where credit's due. And it's, with so many cover-ups, so many lies and betrayals, if you can't beat them, you just join them in the description box. And it's just what it is. You just give credit where credit's due in the description box. You definitely move in silence. You reserve your right to remain silent. Because generally anything these women say can and will be used against you in a spiritual court of eternal damnation. I don't know how these things work. I just don't. And anyone that would try to stake the claim that they know the mysterious ways the Lord works, they would just, come on, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Depending on what Lord that is. And when Lord Ganesha comes into the picture, it's just eating an elephant one bite at a time. 333. So, you have lots of mediums on the planet. You have lots of channelers. You have lots of people. She said 10 toes deep in your path. Well, that would be walking around, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Some things aren't meant to be explained because there is no answer. There is no answer. However, all the answers are inside you. That's just quantum healing for you. Quantum healing hypnosis. And it's what it is. I mean, you have many different facets of the path. Some people stand for truth, some people stand for justice, and some people just stand for the spiritual way. So, you got to go to hell before you get to heaven. And some people are just divinely protected in heaven already. And it's just what it is. Heaven on earth. And it's safe to say that, safety meetings are always a good way to come together. So what it is, you want unity and truth and prosperity. That just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? You certainly don't want the downfall of others. You don't want the downfall of others. I mean, when the tide rises, all ships rise, and some people just are the storm. It's just what it is. Some people are dumpster fire. Some people are the storm. And it's what it is. I mean, the world needs dumpster fires too. How do you empty the dumpster? There's many different ways. I mean, don't be running around starting dumpster fires. Yep. Yep. Are there any new Feed the Children programs? Are there? They got those. They still do the Sally Struthers 32 cents a day Feed the Children program, do they? When you hear say vacation by the pool, I immediately think of past, present, and future possibilities happening simultaneously, and it is. It's like an extended vacation. But you always work harder in your retirement for some reason. I haven't figured that out. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or lazy. I mean, it's just what it is. It takes the crazy out of life. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And you don't tell everything you know. You ask questions about everything you want to know. It's always good to ask questions. Confirmation. That's what I was looking for. Someone having hallucinations as of a spiritual nature, as a spiritual emergence. My advice, I wouldn't poison that person. It would probably make them worse. But what do I know? What I know is just a spiritual matter. I mean, most people don't care. They want to give you the off the market injection anyway. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Everybody ready for Easter? Everybody ready for Easter? Lots of eggs in the channel. There's lots of Easter eggs in the channel. And that's something else. I've noticed that when I go to comment on some of these readings, it doesn't show me my comments. It doesn't show me my comments. You think YouTube is cyberbullying? Is that what they're doing? Blocking the freedom of speech? Is that what they're doing? Interesting. Question: How does divine spiritual justice work on the 5D playing field? Can someone answer that for me? 1,000 on the clock. Just let me know down in the comments, because I can see your comments on my channel, but I can't see my comments on your channel, and I haven't been notified. I didn't get that memo. I just didn't get that memo. And I mean, we know that the illegal investigation must have a legal investigation to coincide. Probably a spiritual investigation. But who knows? I mean, we just don't know. We don't know how the universe works in mysterious ways. We just don't. We just don't. However, we do want to open up. We want to open up to possibilities. We want to open up communication. We want to open up confirmation. We want to open up to the spirits. We want to open up to the spiritual aspect of things. We want to give credit where credit's due. And we want to remove the things, because it's always boggled my mind. If all truths are half truths, and you have to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God, separated by church and state. And then you come to the awareness that you are a God sovereign being, balanced spiritually with divine union. It looks like if you were to have to tell the whole truth when all truths are half truths, nothing but the truth with only half a brain. How do you tell the whole truth when you're only left a right brain? You either have a logical side or a creative side in making up the truth. And then so help you God. Well, if you're God's sovereign and free consciousness, no wonder Dolores Cannon's practitioners have never been involved in a lawsuit. It brings the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God, into the equation. And I mean, the subconscious mind is always in charge. So if you have people that are experiencing hallucinations, that bothers me. That bothers me. I have interdimensional sight. I mean, I have a third eye awakening. I have classes, certifications, training, where these people don't. And I would say getting slammed into anything of a subconscious spiritual nature, that's got to be rough. That's got to be a different kind of level of reality turned upside down. And that's, we have a cat that's upside down the road. And I would, that obsession with the things that I put out on this channel, I would like a cease and desist order on that. I mean, I just would. There's just too much from the past, and my boundaries are phone calls only. I don't need Diddy Foundation. I don't need Diddy type foundation, taking what I have in an LLC through Harvard Business Services, and then, because I mean, all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. And things just haven't changed. There's such a breadcrumbing energy. I mean, isn't that how Diddy gets Justin Timberlake, and it's what it is. I mean, we just want peace and harmony with a vacation by the pool. The vacation by the pool. And I mean, me personally, I would love nothing more than a city block full of tarot readers. And it's just what it is. I mean, I like to make cookies. I do. I do. Mom taught me how to make cookies 15 on the clock. Mom used to have a cookie business. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And, I mean, we don't want to stay we have to make a choice. We can't just really stay in the redneck middle. Because, I mean, the difference between jelly and jam is, the jelly road. The jelly road is in the middle of the divine path and the dawn, and you just want to put Scotty the Dawn behind us. I want to put Scotty the Dawn behind us. If we have the divine path, we know that there's subconscious programming. I don't know. The divine path isn't hard to find. It just really isn't. It's not hard to find at all. And there are homes down by the river, roads named after me, and then ends up, in the name of family that doesn't even have that name anymore. And it's I mean, there's a lot of families that are greedy. There's a lot of families that are greedy. However, when you have a unicorn birth into the justice system, it looks like the justice system can just do whatever they want to do. Looks like they can do whatever they want to do. I would hate to think that any of them were having hallucinations. They would probably need to self-reflect and go within. You just really don't want corruption in the justice system having hallucinations. I don't know how that works. I just don't. You'd have to talk to God. I think God would be the determining factor in that. However, there are some people that are seriously in the upright. They are seriously in the upright. And you do. I mean, you just want to dig into the details, and the details are in every link. It's just what it is. And I had wondered that a couple times, but I couldn't figure out why some comments can make it through the channel and some can't. I thought maybe there was a containment issue. But, then I have people feeding squirrels cookies, and those are just my kind of people. I mean, anyone who would feed the squirrel cookies, that stings to my heart. So I don't know. I don't know what these people are up to. I don't care. I don't care what other people do. I mean, they're going to do what they do. And I mean, some people enjoy doing the right thing. They do. They really, really do. How much you watch? 1855. I knew to look. I just knew to look at 1855. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And every ending has a new beginning. Every ending has a new beginning. Look at that beautiful sunrise. It's nice to be able to get everything you need in one throne. It is. So you got the sunrise over here. If I open that door, I can watch it set. It's just what it is. You have the Pisces sun and you have set, and it's just what it is. You don't want to deal with set when you have the ability to channel any cosmic intelligence that you want. Because that's what Reiki is. It's universal life force energy, so it kind of holds all the cosmic intelligence of the universe. And we have to practice. I mean, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice to control set. I mean, it's just what it is. It's just what it's a lot of energy. It's definitely a lot of energy. I cannot deny that. 2022. So hammocks are nice. Hammocks are nice. You guys like hammocks? Do you? You like hammocks? I've never been much on a hammock. Never been much on a hammock. I'm more of a float kind of guy. I like my floats with root beer. That's just what it is. Yeah, inner tubes for the pool. That's just what it is. I need to put my pool boy suit on today and go scuba diving above water. You ever scuba dive above water? That's what it is. You just take a long pole and scuba it down to the bottom of the pool and just get the leaves out. That's what it is. It's just what it is. You got this neighbor situation. You gotta love thy neighbor. I mean, you do. You have to love thy neighbor, especially when they're tree roots tear your driveway up. It's just what it is. Yeah, it's like, hey man, can you get that giant oak tree? And it's just what it is. I mean, they rent it out to too many people. It's just what it is. That's got to be against city ordinance. I don't know. You wouldn't want anyone to be homeless, though. It's just what it is. Sometimes it's good just to make a boss moves. It's gotta make boss moves. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just grab this empty cup one more time. Cup is empty. Cup is empty. 222:33. That's generally all the time for me. That's all the time for me for today. Yeah, you want to just leave the allure. Leave the allure. Give credit where credit's due. Give credit where credit's due. Move through. You guys remember the end of Dogma? You know, when the ancient one, when Atlantis came, 2300, when Atlantis came out of the church after dealing with Loki and Bartleby, and the sun will come out tomorrow. It's like all of the all of the people. Yeah, it was raining men. All of the people were just kind of washed away. Just kind of washed away. It was a beautiful day. What's a beautiful day? That was one of my favorite parts about that ending was, the voice of God makes angels' heads explode. But other than that, it was the entire aspect of being enlightened and running around kind of just smelling the flowers and is just what it is. Just what it is. How are you? I mean, you've got to plant seeds to be able to smell the flowers. So, or you use like a sprout. Just like take the sprout and bloop, throw it in the ground. That's what it is. 24:34. Cool. Cool. Yep. You think they've had enough yet? You think they've had enough? It's okay. It's okay. I think that's the best part about timeless readings. Is you'll be able to go back through and they're all numbered, and when you're able to take the angel numbers with the message, and I mean, I'm sure some numbers were overlooked. Ready for the next? Thank you. We have to get to work now. No, we have to get to work at 7:12 on a Sunday, October 20th. That would be 10 completion between 2 and God. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Let's get to work, Jesus. That's what it is. Ain't nothing like getting to work with Jesus at 7:12 in the morning. Yeah, so it's just what it is. However, ladies, that same-sex relationship you keep pumping out to the Pisces collective, I mean, there may be some Pisces into that. Me personally, it's a same-sex student-teacher relationship with Jesus. You're telling the entire Pisces collective, it may be a same-sex relationship. Well, yeah, that's between me and my student Jesus. That'll make you famous. Yeah. When divine spiritual business goes Brokeback Mountain in Tarot Land. Anyway, everybody have a beautiful Sunday. The sun will come out tomorrow. I've got to go feed a bunch of little orphan Annie cats. That's what it is. Namaste.